Hello! Welcome to day 10. Today we are going to be talking about how to plan details in our story. But first, you notice a new person in our video.
Her name is Eliana. She's my big sister. She's almost 9.
So Eliana's a second grader, but certainly these kind of stories are also appropriate for second graders to be writing. So she's joining us today.
Today.
Yesterday I was reading a story about Andrina losing her tooth, and she had all these amazing details in her pictures. But I noticed when she wrote, sometimes she left some of those great details out. I did too, though. I have a story about my dog, which is somewhere, and right here. And I have these great details, but when I went to go write it, which you don't see here, I forgot to put in the detail about the soap bubbles coming up out of Fritz when I was giving him a bath, and that's such a good detail. So today, I'm going to teach you, I hope I can show you a way to make sure we add details as we write our little small moments, okay?
Can you tell them after all this is done?
You don't have to whisper, just say it. Can we what? Oh, I know. Andrina wishes that every one of you could come to our house and we could have like our little writing party and have a sharing moment at the end and share our stories.
But after all this is done.
Maybe we can figure out a way to do that on video or something, okay?
Maybe we should do it after all this is done, because we're still going to do it after this is done.
Okay.
So.
Are you ready? Can we move on? Okay. So today I'm hoping you can help me with how to write details in our story. So I'm sure all of you some of you have been able to jump into a lake or to a beach. It's been super, super cold. Into the ocean, not the beach. It's been super cold. Have you been able to do that? Okay. Have you been out there? Have you been able to do that? I'm sure they have. Andrina, are you going to join us or no? Okay, then off you go then. Okay, so I'm going to tell a story, Eliana, across my pages, and you're going to help me with it, okay? I stood on the sand. Turn the page. I walked in the cold water. I walked back out.
It doesn't have enough of detail.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I wrote my tiny moment, but I didn't get all those details in there, did I?
Yeah.
Did I give you a clear picture of what happened to me and how I felt and what it looked like?
No, you didn't show use details to explain it.
Okay, so what would be some suggestions that you'd have of some details that I have? So at home, I want you to be thinking about what could I add as a writer about how I stood on the sand, right? And then I walked in the cold water, and then I walked back out. What would be some details I could maybe put in as a writer? I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. You're going to think of something. We're going to let them think at home too. And you're going to tell me what would be some details I could put in there. So let's just give some time to think. Okay. I'm wondering if you have an idea at home about some details I could put into my cold water story. Eliana, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking you could put, you touched your toe and it was freezing the water.
Touched my toe, what a great detail.
You splashed in the water
Yeah,
and started to swim, and you realized it was too cold, so you ran out.
Okay, so let me try that story again, okay? I stood on I have another detail I want to add. I stood on the warm, sandy beach. Okay, I'm going to put your detail in there. Help me remember now. I stepped in and
touched
my toe.
And I figured out that the water was freezing.
I touched my toe to the freezing water and screamed, "Ah, it's too cold!"
You splashed in the water anyway and started swimming.
I didn't though. But I like that word, splashed. So I splashed and ran all the way back to the warm sun. Okay? So today, as writers, and you're going to do the same thing with Andrina, would like you to plan on writing your details. And if you have a hard time and you forget your details, sometimes you can go back and tell the story to your friend or to someone at home, and you can go through the pictures. They can even suggest some details to put in there. Okay? So good luck with writing and planning out your details and getting all those awesome things that happened to you into your story today. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, writers. Bye.